Hello, everyone. Welcome to your English shadowing practice. Today we'll listen to a simple story, easy to repeat, full of real-life English. Just listen, pause, and repeat after me. Copy the way I speak, and you'll sound more natural every day. Ready? Let's start. My name is Anna. I am 30 years old. I live in a big city. I work as a designer. I love my job. But I also love to travel. Traveling gives me energy. It makes me feel free. This story is about my first solo trip. Last year, I bought a ticket to Italy. It was a big dream for me. I was both excited and nervous. I packed my suitcase the night before. Of course, I packed too many things. I checked my passport again and again. I set my alarm, but I could not sleep. I was afraid to miss my flight. In the morning, I took a taxi to the airport. At the airport, I waited in line. There was a man with a very big hat. He made everyone smile. Then I realized I forgot my headphones at home. No music for the flight. Great job, Anna. On the plane, I got a window seat. I love to watch the clouds. A woman next to me asked, "Is this your first time in Italy?" I said, "Yes, and I hope I don't get lost." She said, "Just follow the pizza." We both laughed. The airport was very busy. People rushed everywhere. I tried to look confident, but my suitcase got stuck in the door. Then I dropped my boarding pass. A kind old man picked it up for me. I said, "Thank you." He smiled and said, "Enjoy your trip." I took a bus to the city center. My hotel was small but very cozy. The receptionist gave me a city map. I asked, "Where is the best place for coffee?" She said, "Everywhere in Italy." She smiled. I felt welcome. I walked through the streets. I tried to look like a local, but I almost walked into a street artist. He smiled and said, "Do you want to join my painting?" I laughed and walked on. I bought my first Italian pizza. It was delicious. I wanted to take a photo, but I ate it too fast. No photo, only a memory. I returned to my room satisfied. The next morning, I woke up early. I wanted to see as much as possible. I walked to a famous museum, but I got lost on the way. I asked a friendly couple for directions. They helped me find the museum. Inside, I saw beautiful art and old statues. I took lots of photos. After the museum, I was hungry. I went to a small restaurant. The waiter gave me the menu. It was all in Italian. I used my phone to translate. I ordered pasta and coffee. The food was amazing. I told the waiter, "This is the best pasta ever." He smiled and said, "Thank you." After lunch, I tried to pay, but I forgot my wallet at the hotel. I felt embarrassed. The waiter said, "Don't worry, come back later." I rushed back to my hotel and grabbed my wallet. When I returned, the waiter laughed and said, "See, All tourists do this once. We both laughed. In the evening, I walked by the river. The city lights were beautiful. I sat on a bench and watched people go by. A group of students played guitar and sang songs. I listened for a while. It was the perfect end to my day. The next morning, I packed my things. I felt happy and a little sad. Italy gave me great memories. Traveling alone was not scary. It was exciting. I knew I would travel again soon. This trip taught me that I am stronger and braver than I thought. If I can do it, you can do it too. Every time you practice English, you open a new door. Keep listening, keep speaking, and don't give up. Practice, smile, repeat. Thank you for joining me today. Believe in yourself and keep moving forward. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Where would you like to go vacation?